Teoscar Hernandez under fire by Dave Roberts, and lack of defensive play is the problem. What's going on with the Dodgers? Golden opportunity to take a W against the lowly Rockies, who are just so far out of it. Probably one of the worst teams in baseball, and you lose with a walk-off single. And there's some say that this is warranted. What Roberts is saying. Hey, it's Brad J. Dodgers Digest. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Let's get down to business. Let's get down with the story. What happened? Why is Teo under fire by Roberts? Well, if you didn't see the game, we could kind of break it down for you, man. The magic of the story. This was off MLB. With the Dodgers leading in the third inning, 2-0. Rockies rookie Kyle Carroll's, yes, Eric Carroll's son, drew a leadoff walk against Yamamoto. The next batter, Brenton Doyle, lofted a fly ball to shallow right. Then Hernandez played on a hop. Carroll's rounded the bag at second, beat Hernandez's throw to third, which enabled Doyle to move up to second. So that puts two runners in scoring position, and that's not what you want to do. If you're an outfielder in Major League Baseball, that is something you definitely do not do. That is probably instilled in you as an outfielder. You don't make that mistake, right? That's not a mistake you make. I don't know if he would have had the play on that one, said Roberts of the Doyle single. I know it shouldn't have been second and third. And that's the whole thing. It's not about anything more than that. It's about putting two runners in scoring position, because the next hit, you know what happens. The base hit scores two right there. Hernandez got to do better out there. There's just no way to put it. And, Teoscar Hernandez is so golden to the team. He's been clutch as of late. His offense is key. His offense in the postseason is key. But there is a little bit of defensive liability, and you can't deny it. He doesn't have the movement is like a potheads or something like that. So there is a little problem there. And why? And if there wasn't a problem, why is he always taken out? If you notice, he gets taken out all the time of seventh, eighth inning, but he wasn't taken out yesterday at that time. Well, and Roberts goes on to say, I know there's effort. And he does. It's not like he's not trying. Let's just get that out too. If you're looking at Teoscar Hernandez, he's a dude that's going to give you pretty much 100%. I don't know if it's a brain fart at that point. When you make that mistake in Major League Baseball, you do not make that kind of mistake as an outfielder. But Roberts goes on to say, but the thing is, we've just got to get better. We do. I don't know what else to say. And you feel his pain at that point. You got to feel the dude's pain, because all he wants to do is come away with that victory. You are expected to win against Colorado. They've taken care of him, 10 times already, the last 10 meetings? And you think that this is an obvious, and the Dodgers did not produce to win, and mistakes happen, and Teo under fire because of that. And he deserves to be a little bit under fire because of that, because of the mistakes he has made. Here's what Roberts goes on to say. I mean, he's going to be in the lineup, Roberts said. He's up third in the top half of the 10th. So, okay, so I see why you keep him in and you don't put Justin in, Dean in there at that point, because Dean usually comes in about the eighth inning. But Roberts was looking at it as hey, if this thing is tied up, in the top half of the 10th, I'm going to have Teo coming up third, and Teo clutch with guys on base, although last night, very much not clutch, right? So defensive liability, should he have been out there? That's what you gotta say. He goes on to say that, he's just got to continue to get better. And with 37 games left in the season, he definitely is going to need to get better and not make simple mistakes like that, which he cannot do. Is it a hustle situation? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a brain fart, if it's a hustle situation, but he's not a guy that's not going to give you everything he's got every single night. So maybe it's just a miscue. That's going to happen from time to time, but you can tell Roberts not happy about Teo and the way he played, the choices he made in the outfield yesterday in the loss. Dodgers missed an opportunity, golden opportunity, to get things done last night. How did the hitting look for the Dodgers? Not that good. Dalton Rushing, I got to give him credit, had the RBI. He hit that ball good. That looked like that thing was going to be out. So Dalton Rushing connecting pretty solid on that. Buddy Kennedy, I don't know what you say about third base. Talk about missing Max Muncy. When you got your third baseman going 0 for 4, not good. Freeland contributed with hit. Good to see him do that. Miggy, he did his thing too as well. Contributed. Conforto again, 0-2, not helping the situation. Alex Call, he's doing his things. Andy Pages, but other than the home run the other night, he's not been playing good ball. And once again, got a walk yesterday, but something's going on there. Although a couple games ago, solid. Freddie Freeman, always contributing. And then there's the Teo thing. If you're going to have defensive miscues, if you're going to make mistakes, right? If you're going to make mistakes, you can't go 0 for 4 at the plate. Okay, you can't do that. You can't go 0 for 4 at the plate and have some defensive miscues, right? You need to make up for it. If you're going to have those defensive miscues, you should be going, 3 for 4 or something like that, or 2 for 4, contributing in other ways to make up for non-contribution right there. Mookie Betts, he got a hit, so good to see Mookie continuing. I think that his streak is 16 on bases. And then you got Shohei with 2 hits and 1 RBI. The thing about Shohei is he comes up in situations where it's you got a guy, Buddy Kennedy and Dalton Rushing, who aren't producing that much, so they're not going to get on. And Shohei's going to get hits. So it's something about having that ninth batter, someone who can actually grind it out and get on base, is what you need in that situation. So that's how it looked for the batting. Not good. Golden opportunity missed. Let's talk pitching, shall we? Yamamoto's last 2 outings, man. I don't know what to say there, people. Last 2 outings have not been good for Yamamoto. 4 hits, 3 earned runs, and he walked 2. 7 innings. Good thing is he did go 7 innings. You got to give him credit. That took a little less off the bullpen. I don't know why you don't switch that around. Edgardo Henriquez coming in for 1 inning. I would almost think that the way he's pitched the last 2 times, I feel like that guy should possibly be coming in after Robleski. But Robleski giving up 2 hits and 1 earned run, which ended up, that's all they needed to take the win right there from the Dodgers. So not the way you wanted to do it. The good news is Padres lost. So we can move on from that. Dodgers tonight, they got Sheehan on the mound. Tomorrow you got Ohtani on the mound. And the day after that, you got Kershaw. All right? No reason why you still do not win the series. Take all 3 of these games and leave there 3 out of 4 is what you're trying to do. Because you want some mo. You're going to want some momentum going into the Padres at Petco. That is for sure, right? That is 100% for sure. So Sheehan 3.86 on the ERA, 3.2. That's his win-loss record. Gomes 0-6. Look at that ERA, 6.75. You should be teeing off on this dude big time tonight for the Dodgers. If you're the Dodgers, with that dude 6.75 ERA, come on, man. 0-6. Need to make that happen. Still up 2 games. Must-win series. Got to take 3 out of 4. Need to have the mo going into the next game. And that's going to do it. Another edition, Dodgers Digest. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications. I'm Brad J. As you go through the day, continue to think Dodger Blue, and let's go Dodgers.